Aloha, good morning. Hi guys, I'm Johan Van Ardy, business mentor, social entrepreneur. We empower others to get business opportunities, get more leads online, brand and market themselves, and outsource themselves better using our virtual assistant services. Today we are going to talk about 100 power phrases to use in your business, and I am certainly not giving you all 100 power phrases. These power phrases are great if you're in any kind of marketing, selling. It's also great for mindset. It's great for belief. It is great for putting people in the picture, so to speak. As we always say, when you are developing a product or service, you are always, and you're marketing it, it's good to put people in the picture as people purchase emotionally first and then justified logically. So let's rock and roll. So my number one of my favorite ones to say, and obviously you gotta believe this and it has to be true. That's a given. But the first one is I like to say is this is the best value proposition we have. And for example, if you were curious in getting my essentials product that sells for $49. However, if you go and get my Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet first, because of that, I give you a massive discount where you can get it for $7. And instead of paying $2.97 for my strategies, you can get that for $97. Obviously, the best value proposition is to get all three at the same time, right? So and then to put people in the picture, and this is to do with vacation ownership. With our program, you get better, longer, and more frequent vacations for less money than you are spending now. We all want better, longer, and more if it's a good thing for less money. And this is such an important thing, especially when you are getting someone to purchase your product or service or join your team. And once you have done some pre-qualification, to ask this question. If you absolutely fall in love with our program, you see the value, we feel we will elevate your whatever it is that you are selling or what your product will do and enhance your relationships. What is going on in your life right now that might prevent you from becoming an owner or joining our team or purchasing this product? Critical question, and it's not just for those of you who are selling a product, but very important if you are a network marketer, for example, you get someone to join your team, find out what is preventing them, because the real truth will come out then. A couple more ones for you, and this is one of my absolute favorites. Well, people can't make up their mind and people have to think about it. Look, if it fits today, it fits tomorrow, right? So I always tell people decisiveness is your greatest ally as you chart your path through life. While procrastination is that thief waiting in disguise to rob you of your hopes and dreams. I'm going to repeat that. Decisiveness is your greatest ally as you chart your path through life, while procrastination is the thief waiting in disguise to rob you of your hopes and dreams. And then you can say, there's many other people that's been in your situation, but then they decided to do this, get this product, get this service, and now with their feedback that I'm getting, they're so happy that they made that decision. Because I led into this by letting them know it's normal to be like that. But Tony Robbins, say, the path to someday leads to the road of nowhere. And that is very true. So once you make a decision and you are decisive and you are moving towards your hopes and your dreams or getting what you want, ultimately the question that you're asking is, do you want to be a procrastinator? Or do you want to be a provider? Do you want to provide? If you do not do anything, and what we always say, when somebody say I have to think about it, you have already made a choice. You have made a choice to think about it, and your choice is pretty much being no. either, and it's just so much better to just say yes or say no and move forward. Um, and one of my last favorite ones is to put people in the emotion, is that they tell you why they want the product or service and say, if you had this product or service right now, how would that make you feel? And then and then at the same sense, do another level of discovery and ask them, so if you don't have this product or service, or you couldn't do this, now that you feel so excited about it, how would that make you feel? And get into the emotions, because that's how you got to move people emotionally. But guys, look, keep it simple. I have a lot more to share with you, but my favorite one of all of these is because you will find that in almost anything that you do, that people have to think about it. And sure, you can address the part, what do they need to think about? Is it about the money? Is it the product? Is it service? What else is going on? But that's why it's so good to ask the question earlier. If there's anything, if they can afford it, they feel it will make their life better, and they fall in love with it, what will prevent them from becoming an owner or buying this program or joining your team? What's going on in their life? And they've given you something. And the reason we say that is not to push people, but to help them to make a decision. Because once they get your product or service, that makes their life better. And so I'm going to repeat one more time again. One of the big ones that go around this: decisiveness is your greatest ally as you chart your path through life, while procrastination is the thief that waits in disguise and to rob you of your hopes and dreams. And as Tony says, the road to someday I'll make the decision, leads to the path of nowhere. You haven't done anything. So also for you, my call to you is, if you've been considering getting some of my products or asking me for coaching, or you've been considering purchase a product or service that you know is right for you, or you've been sitting there waiting to develop a product but you're not sure if anyone would buy it, or you have been thinking about reaching out to certain people to join your opportunity, but you are a little bit unsure. What is happening when you are not doing anything? Absolutely nothing. It's robbing. That's that thief robbing you of your hopes and dreams. Move forward, decide to do it, and chart your path through life and get to somewhere. This is Johan Van Arde signing off. Hope this gave you great value. Take care. Aloha. God bless.
You can find more great branding, marketing, and prospecting tips just like these over at johanvanarde.com. And remember to pick up a free copy of his daily 4-step Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet. We'll see you over there.